Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Destiny. It's been a while since I've been here, like literally a while. I mean, I've been kind of like posting just to kind of keep the channel alive, but realistically, I haven't like been here. You know what I mean? Like been here. So guess what? I'm here. And the reason I say reintroduce myself because what was it, September 27th? Yeah, I had a funeral for my old self. It's right here.
Someone I once loved and once trusted to protect my future. And it's time to let her go so I can grow. And I wanted to thank you all for attending this special moment that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Rest.
Okay. I had a funeral for my old self because that version of me had a level of lack, of scarcity. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that, implying I don't have it. And therefore, my world was showing me what I don't have and what I will continue to want. However, this version of me is like, girl, you got that already. Like, that's already here. That's already here. I've already visualized my emotions, like felt the feels, like all of that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So now we just gotta continue doing the thing that we're supposed to do. And one of those things that I realized was I used to just press record. I used to just come on wherever, didn't matter. I think at that time, I don't know, Facebook. It didn't matter. I would, if I wanted to record, I would just record. And I realized, even just reflecting on the old parts of me, that version of me, then was unapologetic in a lot of ways, and over time allowed the opinions of others, people thinking, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do too much of that, or if you do this, then that means this, and if you do, listen, people, and I can say this because I went through this. People, they're gonna have their opinions no matter what, and sometimes they see things in you and it's not their preference, and that's okay. Some people prefer women with no makeup. Some people prefer women with their natural hair, no wigs, no this, no that. Some women prefer this, men with this particular vernacular. Like, people have their preference. So when they look at you and when they judge you for whatever reason and you're not what they prefer, that's all it is. I had to learn that that doesn't define me. Like, your opinion of me doesn't define me. And for a long time, I allowed the opinions of others to make me question who I was, whether I was worthy of this. For a long time, didn't post content because I was like, I post the content and it was only this many views and it's like this. And it's like, I had these thought processes that, listen, like, the message is the message. You know what I mean? Like, with me, if you've been here for a minute and you've seen my content, even the content that I posted in passing, the lesson is the lesson. And whether it was 3 views, whether it was 300 views, whether it was whatever it was, that did not determine my worth, how worthy I was, or how good the message was. It didn't. And I made it, I took it personal like it did. And for me, I had to like take a moment, take a step back, and literally have the funeral for my old self, because I was like, girl, you can't come with me to this version of me, and it's not gonna work. So, thank you. Rest. I'll take it from here. So I believe that the direction of this channel, it just has to go with how my life goes. And I will show things on here that they're just a part of me. And the people who rock with me, they rock with me. The people who don't, they don't. Like, it's all good. It's just me. I believe that I'm being expressive, it's such a big and important part of who I am, being able to express myself. And for a long time, I would express myself in my writings. I love to express myself through words. I'm very mindful of the words that I speak into existence, and even training, rewiring my brain to believe that I already have the things that I want. And maybe externally, like the eyes, as far as the eyes can't see, they don't appear. But here and here, I have everything that I want in abundance. Like, I work out of overflow. So because I work out of overflow, I'm able to like press record and talk to you and not worry about the opinions of others. Do you feel me? And I think that's the best part. So today I decided, like, so this is one of my books. It's called I Just Right Here. And this is a very special book because, I don't really talk about it that often because it really took a long time for me to even publish this book. But these are excerpts from my writings from 2006, like all the things that I would journal about in my mind. And what I did was in 2022, I published those excerpts and I responded to each of them. Like I would go ahead and paste whatever the excerpt was, and then I would have a comments to the author section where I, as in the version of myself that I was in then when I published it, was speaking back to that version of myself. And I love this concept because now in this frequency, I can kind of see like, okay, I could see where I was, like I could see it so clearly. So without further ado, I already selected a passage. I have this little marker right here to mark it because I have a tendency to, if I don't plan it out, I might ramble. It is what it is, okay? And this is what I'm going to comment on. So this was written December 6, 2006, and it's titled Her Birthday Poem. Hi, it's nice to meet you. My first name is Love. I'd like to get to know you, but then I'd have to trust. And I'm not sure I want to, because every time I do, I end up feeling lonely, so far from being happy. I wake up every morning just wanting to be held, so filled with disappointment because I'm still by myself. The moment I give in, I feel like giving up. The times that I reach out, it's nothing there to touch. So why should I love when love will not love me? And why should I be good to her when my heart is what she eats? Okay, it's kind of intense, right? Like, girl, like, man. All right, comments from the author. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have to say, this is definitely a low vibration you are operating in. You are writing and feeling all of the feels, but you are not giving yourself grace. I think what you're really upset about or disappointed in is how you have been treating yourself. You can't make up for that by continuing to treat yourself this way. If your name is Love, then you love her with everything inside of you. There is no love that can amount to the love you should be giving yourself every single day. Be mindful of the frequencies you put out because they always return back to the source. Y'all. Still true. Still true. And thinking of it now, like in the frequency I'm in now, I'd still have the same advice. I definitely can say that was on a low vibrational frequency, and what I was seeing in my life from the lens at which I was viewing things, I was sad. I saw that there was no love. I saw that there was no trust. Like, this is what I saw because I was on a particular frequency. And I do believe in life, when you want to see something different, you have to speak differently. I can pretty much tell you that for years, speaking that into existence, that is what that was definitely my experience. And when my writing started to change, when I started to come out of that and reflect and recognize I didn't want to feel this way, I have to create my own happiness, I started to see life from a better lens, a clearer lens. And I can tell you that the happiness that I have within is like I literally entertain myself. And I guess now whenever you get a chance to watch these videos, which I'm gonna post this video, I'm so happy within. Like literally, I have a roof over my head. I'm currently living in Spain. I'm on what's called a Now Cap program, and I basically receive a grant to teach English to children. So from infantil all the way up to sexto, which is sixth grade. And when I tell y'all, it's such a beautiful experience, and I'm so glad that I made this choice to come to Spain, to live in Spain. I've been here, actually tomorrow, it'll be 1 year that I've been in Spain with my daughter. And man, I'm just so glad. I'm just so glad, because I can tell you that making that decision to come here and just to leave the country and just live my life, like it's definitely opened opportunities. And like even like as a mom with my daughter, she's had her ups and downs with learning the language and just having her own experiences. I can see though that even though like she may not completely understand it now, when she gets older, she's gonna be like, man, I learned Spanish. She's teaching herself another language too. But yeah, I'm so glad that I made the move. And had I not made the move, I could see myself being stuck in a cycle, just repeating a cycle, like, because nothing changes until you change it. Nothing changes until you change it. Yeah. So anyway, currently, y'all, I have been working on helping people understand AI better and to know that it's not here to replace you. It's not here to replace you. A lot of people struggle with how to actually communicate and train AI, and that is something that I do on a day-to-day basis. I also create custom GPTs that can function however you choose for it to function. I have my Etsy store that I just started that I need to start adding products to. So I believe that this is a great opportunity for when I'm working on things to really just do what I'm supposed to do in my frequency and then share those things with you, because ultimately what I want is for you guys I want you to learn something here. Like entertainment is good, cracking jokes is good, like that's cool and everything, but we all have this purpose to be here. And like, I'm not here just to take up space. I'm actually here to be impactful. So even in my moments where I have some jokes, I have some I have some silly moments in there, because I'm always gonna be myself. I'm always gonna be myself. There's going to be something of substance in the video though. Like when I use my words, it's purposeful, it's intentional. Does that make sense? Like I'm literally here to like add value to the world. I'm not here to just be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a small talker. I do talk, but I'm not a person that's gonna text somebody to say, what you doing? That's so like, what you doing? No. WYD? No. Anyway, I recognize that I am rambling. So at this point, we're just gonna say bye. Bye. See you in the next video. Oh, that was like, see you in the next video. Bye. See you in the next video. I don't know. We got to come up with a closing. I just, at this point, we just got to keep recording. Consistency. I'm out.